All right, hello, and welcome. Welcome to Real Life Prepper. That's it, just Real Life Prepper. And this channel is evolving and has evolved. And if you are new here, please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing. Right now, we are a vlogging channel, which means we come in 4 to 7 times a week just doing live vlogs on the day-to-day life of someone who is trying to make it, just trying to make it, trying to make a life, and trying to do it prepping for whatever. And I'm not, we make a joke all the time that, I'm a tin hat wearing, aliens are coming type prepper, but that's not really what it's about, y'all. It's about just making sure that you have the things that you need. Good morning, Tara. I thought you had left us. I am so happy to see you. Good morning to you. And good morning to all of y'all. So happy that you are here. So, let's get on topic. I have such a heavy heart right now. And it all started, it's funny, because when I changed the name from Plant-Based Homestead Prepper to Real Life Positive Prepper, it's like something changed in my life. Yo, good morning, bro. What's up? I watched your last video, Watchman. Pretty good video. But good morning to you. Who is this messaging me? Anyway, I had a very nice surprise this morning. Just leaving the first property, and right before I went in, there was a praying mantis just sitting right on the wall. So I took a snapshot, and if you're friends with me on Facebook or if you follow me on my Instagram, then you'll see that picture. And I titled that caption. I was like, "Good morning," and "Good morning, friend, my friend. Good morning, friend, and thank you for allowing me the picture." Now, of course, I didn't ask him. I just took the picture because I don't really know how to communicate with praying mantises. Now, if that's the first time, I think that's the second time I've ever seen one in real life. Most times you see them either on TV or you see them in the zoo or whatever. But that's the first time I've seen one, well, in a very long time. Probably since I was a child. That I've seen one that was, out in the wild. And I didn't disturb him. I just, I took the picture of it and went on about my business. I just thought that was amazing, though. I thought it was amazing. I sent it to Jennifer, and of course she got all excited because we like stuff like that. We like things that, those little blessings. You have a great day too, babe. I love you. It's those little simple things in life that most of us just pass by. And that was a little miracle right there that if I hadn't been paying attention, I wouldn't even noticed. So, I'm very thankful that I got to meet that little fella this morning. But yeah, I have such a heavy heart. And it's been happening for quite some time now. And I think when Full of Hope left us, I think that was like the icing on the cake for me. It just took it has taken my, well, I'm trying to give you guys the gist of what I'm saying without giving you the subject matter. And that's why I entitled this, I Have Such a Heavy Heart. Question everything and do your own research. Simple things do mean a lot. My radishes sprouted, and that was a huge blessing. Yes. You don't want to disturb them. They are very aggressive. Really? Okay. I wasn't gonna mess with him anyway. I think that's what that was. I think that was a praying mantis. Anyway, it's a beautiful bug. I guess that's what you know. I just think it's a beautiful creature, and I had seen them on TV and everything. I thought it was a great moment for me. It really was. And it's the little things that I think that we ignore. There's a scripture that says, if you're faithful over a few things, I'll make you rule over many. And I really try to count my blessings daily. I really do. For one, you never know if this is going to be your last day on this planet. on this world. You never know. 11 years ago, when that car fell on me, that was a day that I didn't, I woke up, but I wasn't trying to die that day. but I was that close to it. Let me see. Simple things do mean a lot. Okay, branch. So we are being lied to in all aspects. I mean, I'm to the point now, I'm like, does anybody tell the truth? And I'm talking about, we've been lied to for forever. I mean, it's just so many lies. There are lies on top of lies, on top of lies, on top of lies. Man, this dude have a very sleek and elegant appearance. I know, and it was just a beautiful creature. I think it was a juvenile one. Now I'm not an expert, but he wasn't big. He was about that size. Okay, probably what, 2 or 3 inches. I just I hope he has a great day, and I hope he has a good long life, because I know at any point in time a bird can come down and pluck his little butt up and eat it. Oh goodness. So anyway, I just have such a heavy heart right now. And it seems like I'm going through a season, and I don't want to say I'm not being positive. I'm just going through a season of life now where it's like, oh goodness, somebody told me about that story, and I just saw it just now. Somebody was telling me about this store the other day that's been there 20 years, and it's been background noise until just now. So next time I pass through, I'm going to stop through there and just say hello to the owner. But yeah, I have such a heavy heart, y'all. And my heart is aching for all of us. Of course, we all have so much stress we're under right now. We all are. I was reading an article this morning about Dwayne Johnson. A lot of you guys know him. He was a WW. It was back then it was WWF. Now it's WWE. He was a wrestler named The Rock. And he and his whole family came down with coronavirus. He, his wife, and his 2 children. There's a 4-year-old and there's a 2-year-old. And he said that was one of the hardest things he ever had to go through. He said that was like so rough. And I'm not gonna say I look up to The Rock, but I mean, I like him. I like the way he appears to be. He seems to be a very motivating person. Seems to try to do the right thing, great entertainer. I believe they tell just enough truth to make their lives believable, and that's exactly what's going on, Watchmen. There's just enough truth in the lie to make it just believable. But if you look at it though, you're like, wait a minute, something just, and if you look at everything, it's always something just don't add up. Something just doesn't add up. But your mind switches to the point you're like, I guess it could be that way, and you just accept it. Next thing you know, you're spouting out the halfway truth, which is a lie, and you're spreading the doggone lie all around yourself. Anyway, it's just, I'm in a season, y'all. I really truly am in a season. I did get paid yesterday on the project that y'all experienced me doing. I got my final check on the first phase, so that was kind of bittersweet though, because I'm like, man, I did a whole bunch of work, and that's what I do it for. I do it for that that big payday in the end, and it was a little lackluster. I mean, as soon as I got the checks, boom, I deposited them. They showed up, of course, this morning, and I got some other things that I'm trying to do. Probably in the next 2 weeks I'll be able to do it, because that 10 cent stock that I've been telling you guys about, I'm about to go in like real deep. Oh, another thing too, the stock market's been running up, and Bitcoin has been running up and everything. And then this morning I look and I'm like, everything's at, I don't even know where we are right now. So I hadn't looked at it in over an hour. But it is what it is. And I'm the kind of person, y'all, it's either, I ain't gonna say it's black or white with me, but I've just come to realize that And I don't know if most of you guys or any of y'all agree with me. I'm just telling you where I see things. The only thing that matters in this world, okay? And I'm probably gonna get some disagreement with this, but the only thing that matters in this world for me right now is getting that capital or getting that currency so I can change our lives or my life, because Jennifer comes along as a byproduct, and I'm to the point now where I'm tired of settling. I can't even say it's settling, because we believe in living below our means, not within our means. We believe in living below our means, because I believe like this: if you can live at your means, you can definitely live below your means, because then you create yourself a surplus. Most people are taught, especially in this country, yes, to live above their means. And we're all taught that. We all have that instant gratification. Oh, I want it now. That's why so many people have credit card debt. That's why so many people go out and they get, security, or they get personal loans to get the things that they want right now. But materialistic things don't really mean anything to me. They used to, but they don't mean anything. I don't care about that Ferrari that I once wanted. I don't care about that huge house that I once wanted. I'm looking for sustainability, and I'm also looking for generations to come. What are you doing for the people that are coming behind you? What are you doing to make life for the generations to come better? What are you doing? And I had to kind of change my focus a little bit, because it's really not about me anymore. It's truly not about me. It's about the legacy that I'm leaving behind. And I guess, you get that way when you get into your 40s and 50s, because you finally realize that life is not infinite. Life is not going to be here forever for you. But your legacy could and will be. I'm not materialistic either, but I will spend money on stuff I need. Yeah, I mean, that's totally different, Terrell. Debt is the enemy of life. I can buy that. I can definitely buy that. So yeah, it's just I have such a heavy heart right now, and I have a heavy heart for my family, and I'm thinking back on the generations that came before us, and I'm like, did you guys not think that you had grandchildren and great-grandchildren, great-great-grandchildren coming? And that's why I think I'm making so many sacrifices now, because I'm looking for the great-grands to have a leg up. Honestly, y'all, I have had a income in my life since I was like 9.5, 10 years old. I've had a constant income. I had to, okay? And I'm looking at my grandfather and his siblings, and I'm looking at my great-grandfather and those generations before them. Did anybody, or should I say, did nobody think of, oh, well, let me struggle, fight, and buy this 10 acres so that it would be in the family? Did no one think, oh, let me, gold is like 30 cents an ounce. Let me take this month's worth of salary, which was what, $1 back then, and let me invest 30 cents into gold. I mean, I know things back then were just as hard, if not harder, as they are now. And think about it in your life. What if someone, your great-grandfather, your great-great-grandmother, what if someone had taken, and I know somebody had to get some life insurance money at one point in time. What if they had taken that life insurance money and invested it into something that now would be worth millions? Like my iPad upgrade, which has made a huge difference in my productivity. Good. They had no clue that any of that was necessary. I agree. But, land is something totally different. Land is something that is, unless you're Chinese, they're not making any more of. And that's something I've been longing for like 8, 9, 10 years now. I want to buy some land. God, I'm getting passionate about it. I'm getting choked up. I'm about to start crying. And I guess they're always learning in network marketing. They say when your why will make you cry, that's when you know that you have found your why. And I guess my why now is leaving a legacy for the folks that's coming behind or after. And I'm just trying to figure it out, y'all. I really am. Like some of you guys, I'm sure you guys are. Hey, what's up, Hillbilly? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I remember if I'm driving, it's really hard for me to read more than one line. Okay? Just be mindful of that, please. I understand where you're coming from, but oh, okay, it's a but. Well, tell me the but, Kansas Terry. Please tell me the but. Y'all help me. Help me with my psyche. Help me with my thought process. Help me here. Cause I have such a heavy heart, and it's not that I got to go through all the work. It's not that I got to do what I got to do. It's not the heavy heart for that. Right now I have a heavy heart for all the lies that are being told, and more so the folks that's believing in lies as opposed to the lies being told. Because it's one thing for somebody to tell a lie, it's something else for the masses to believe it. And y'all can take that however you want to. I don't care how you take it. And you're probably interpreting what I'm saying to be one thing, and in actuality it's probably something totally different. But it applies in all subjects. It really truly does. I want to change what is. The best thing to do is, okay, I'm good, super busy, stay positive and vigilant. All right, thank you, Hillbilly. I appreciate that. No point in thinking what if. Well, that's true. But I like to play the what if game because I like to put myself into the what if. You know, I like to think 50, 100, 200 years from now. And the moment that I learned that the Chinese have 100-year goals, I think my life started changing. Because I used to have 6-month goals and a month goals and a year goal. I would go out a year, maybe 5 years, look 5 years into the future, be like, oh yeah, in 5 years we can do this. But the moment I found out that the Chinese have 100-year goals, I was like, oh my God, I'm so behind. Just so behind. Apply your energy to what can be. The best thing to do. Okay, I mean, I can agree with that. I really truly can. But like, I like to play the what if games because I'm looking toward the future. I'm looking toward, who's coming after me. What can I do to make things better for them? Because we that are here in the present, we've already lived our lives. My mom is, in her 60s. Life. What she does now is not for me and my sister. It's going to be for her grandkids. Hopefully. My children are young. What they're doing now, they're trying to find themselves. I'm their offsprings, and more importantly, their offspring. And I think I am the first, and I talk to my son about this all the time. I think I'm the first person in my family history, except for my great grandfather, because he bought a plot of land at a cemetery so we can all be buried. That's awesome. I mean, it really was. Maybe that was all he could do at the time, which is great. And it is what it is. It's there. You can only plan so much for what if, brother, just saying. Oh, I mean, I agree. And I preface all these statements by, a lot of you guys might not agree with me, which is cool. I don't have a problem with that. Anyway, we're going to end. I ramble enough. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Thank you for your input. It does help. Even when we disagree, your input helps. Because throughout my day, I'm like, okay, Hillbilly said this. All right, Watchman said that. Tara, Tara had a different of opinion. All right, cool, yeah. And those things play in my head, and they ring. They ring loud too. They are very loud. Trust, they are loud. So, anyways, thank y'all so much. I can't thank you enough. I really can't. Gene, good morning. How are you? Sometimes the long-term goals need to become short-term. I like that. And that is true. That is very, very true. So y'all have a wonderful, awesome day. Do something great today. Do something today that your 5 year from now self is going to be like, thank you for doing X, Y, and Z on September 3rd. September 3rd, 2020. Because September 3rd, 2025 is coming, whether you're ready or not. It's coming, y'all. So plan accordingly. And I will see y'all next time, okay? Y'all be blessed. Be good. Love y'all. I'll always be here when I can. Oh, thank you, Tara. I appreciate that. All right, y'all take care. Bye-bye.